What's going on, everybody? Blazing here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me on another Raid Shadow Legends video. All right, I know I am late to the party, but I still have a lot of people asking me if they should go for this fusion. Now, I know we talked about this on the Nights of Plarium. Not a lot of people tune in to watch the show, even though it is fun, and we do it at 2 p.m. EST every Sunday, barring holidays. You know, Christmas can't really do it Christmas Eve. Let's be honest. All right, but let's talk about this fusion, right? Blizzard the Howler. He looks cool, right? I'm gonna read you a little bit of what Plarium says he's going to be good for, but I don't know. All right, so they're saying the A1 and A3 is going to be great for Fire Knight, and that the A2 is going to be, and I'm going to repeat their words. Blizzard the Howler A2 will be a great for Arena, as this allows you to remove controlled debuffs and place defensive buffs on the team. Just build Blizaar with high resistance and you're good to go against any enemy crowd control. Do they play Raid? All right, let's dive into the kit. We have the A1 attacks one enemy 3 times at random. So for Fire Knight, everything's going to land on the shield. Not bad. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Books up to 50%. Your Carl, who is in the clan shop, does the same thing. 2 turns, not 2 turns, 2 hitter, but has a little more to his kit, right? Brings a little more viability for Fire Knight. So far, this skill is a flop. All right, let's talk about the A2. This is the one they're saying is going to be great for Arena. Removes any stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, and petrification. Okay, cool. So we get a cleanse on some of those. They're not really used in a lot of Arena right now. I mean, if you debuff somebody, chances are you're going to get polymorph. That's pretty much the blessing everybody's running for the most part. So, okay, I see that part more as a Hydra than anything else. Then places a 60% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Not for Arena, but for Hydra, for Doom Tower, Clan Boss. Also places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this one for 2 turns. So we book it down to a 3-turn cooldown, which is solid for Clan Boss. Not bad for Hydra. Pretty good actually for Doom Tower progression. Maybe in Centranos as well. It might be decent. Although Centranos as of now is pretty much a fail in my eyes. But I don't see anything here that screams out Arena, right? So overall, it could have, I would have taken the stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze, provoke, petrification out, and just give him something a little extra. Give him some turn meter booster. Give him something. Just give him a full cleanse of everything. Cleanse everything, or cleanse 1 debuff. It just something like that would have just made him even better for Clan Boss, right? Between him and some of the other champions that we've gotten for fusion so far, like Emic, yeah, you'd have a good Clan Boss team. All right, A3 attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. Also has a 75% chance of decreasing the turn meter of all enemies by 30%. Books up to 100 on a 4-turn cooldown. When the hell am I going to use this? It takes 5 books. I'm going to use it 1 time. And then what? It's absolute useless everywhere else, right? It's on a 4-turn cooldown, 1-turn freeze, 30% turn meter reduction. I could probably make a case argument if it was on a 4-turn cooldown. Sorry, 3-turn cooldown, not 4-turn. But give it something else. Give it a turn meter decrease, turn meter increase. That would have made it better with the freeze, right? But this is absolute garbage. You're gonna CC them for 1 turn. Maybe make him unique in that he could extend a freeze. Just saying. But as of right now, the only utility I see is for Clan Boss, Hydra, and some progression to Doom Towers, maybe Centranos. And that's only because of the A2. All right, let's talk about passives. Whenever an enemy tries to place a freeze debuff on this champion, instantly transfers it from this champion to that enemy. Okay, so basically, Tormund, if we have him going up against them, we'll put it back. Okay, I've got better ways to deal with that. I bring my Sifi, bring a Duchess with the block debuffs. I bring a Shaman to kind of, place a block debuffs. Pytheon, right? I'm not going to bring this guy. I'm not going to bring this guy to put up to return the freeze back to them. I'd rather just cleanse it and move on. Active effect. Whenever this champion is killed, revives them with 30% HP, 30% turn meter, and places a revive on death buff on him for 1 turn. This one seems to be a little fun, and fun in the fact that I could probably do some comps with him, using him for, soloing some stage 20 dungeons. Granted, we have better champions out there, but is he really worth doing just for this? For me, that's probably the only reason. That's probably the only reason, because it's just something to do. It's just something to play with, right? Now, overall, is this champion going to do anything for your account? Let's take Steven's account, for example. Very early game. We're completing stage 20 dungeons. We're going to start doing stage 25s. We're going to start working some other stuff throughout, the next couple of weeks, couple of months. Will this guy do anything on that account? Absolutely not. Is he worth our resources that we're going to need to put in to get him? Absolutely not. This guy is going to be a hybrid fusion. So you're going to have to collect the fragments for the rare champions. And if it's anything like the last fusion, you're going to have 0 room for error. Then you got to summon those rare champions to the epics. You got to level the epics, ascend them, and then fuse this guy. Let's say it's 2 weeks that this happens in. It starts on Thursday. Honestly, it's not worth it. Again, I figured I can't think of a single case scenario where this guy is going to come out ahead and you're going to want to have him. There's no content currently. Centranos was supposed to be the big bad. The big, bang at the end of the year that was going to save Raid. And can't really say for sure that this guy's going to do anything there. But will Steven's account be doing this? Absolutely not. Again, the only reason I'm doing it on the main account is just to play around with the revive on death passive. I wouldn't even book him, to be honest. I would leave everything as is. He's not worth a legendary book whatsoever. And for anybody that does go for him, it's mostly going to be a Vault Guardian, right? Maybe you guys have some better ideas of how he's going to be used. I just think at this point in time, it's not really worth it. He looks kind of cool. But thus far, I mean, I think Pixneel's got a better use than he does. And Pixneel's pretty bad. So, if you guys are going for it, good luck. I won't be too upset if I miss anything. Again, I'm anticipating that this is going to be extremely difficult. And I may just, as of day 1, when I see the summoning events come out, say, nope, I'm out, done. Peace out, see you. And I think that's going to play a big factor in it. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this fusion. Will you be going for him? And is he good somewhere else that I'm not seeing? As always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe. Be well. Be good to each other. I'll catch you guys on the next one.